Guys, we are back with episode 3 of Hidden Gems. So, gem hunters, let's get right into it and see what we have in store today, including a bonus gem at the end. Same rules apply, guys. You will be voting for Hidden Gem of the Week, and then I will announce it in the next episode. So let's jump right into it. First hidden gem, we are going to go back to Sournoodl. Now, we did one of his videos in the last episode and it was pretty bloody good. So we are going to check out this one, which is called My Typical Distance. They uploaded this 4 years ago. It's got a fair amount of likes, a fair amount of views, and let's see just how good this one is.
Any preferred place?
Well, I don't really have a favorite, but I tried a couple. 21 Pilots, back seats. Cheaper, good visibility, could see everything, except the band. A sitting place, so a bit hard to vibe compared to the standing places, but cool when you want to observe the composition and choreography. So, not ideal, but happy to have been there. Cave Town, somewhere in the middle. Got rained on before the show. Everyone was soaked, but at least the merch sold well. The venue was much smaller, could actually see Cave this time. Well, 70% of him, because tall people. A good overall experience, very wholesome, just a bit damp. Sandy Alex G, the first row. So underground, I barely found the place. Full visibility, finally! Could observe every single chord progression, but also nostrils. And there's this social pressure not to embarrass yourself. Good assigned poster though! Yay! Sandy was so nice. It was a bit awkward, but still, the best show so far. I like Sandy Alex G a lot. So, based on all that, I would say the second row would be ideal.
Alright. God
Oh,
damn it,
come
piece
on.
of shit.
That was a really good watch, and I am sure that a lot of people have been in this sort of situation with going to concerts or shows such as that. And I like how when he was asking his friend about where he wanted to go, he was given different scenarios to each of those acts that he wanted to go and see potentially. And I had that once. I went to see Jason Derulo about 13 years ago. God. Fuck, I'm old. 13 years ago, and I was told that we were going to be sort of like middle or close-ish to the stage. We were right at the back, and I mean the seats were going up like that, and we were at the top. He was like an ant. He's just so good at animation, and his work deserves to be seen a lot more. It was not overbearing, it wasn't too colourful, it was relatable to, I'm sure, a lot of people who have been to concerts and have made shitty decisions in regards to seating like I have, and I'll never live that down. So yeah, animation, as always, I'm going to rate that an 8 out of 10. Okay, so the story and the concept, I'm going to say it as a 10 out of 10 because it's really relatable. We've all been there. We've all worn the fucking t-shirt and we've been embarrassed by it. We've never lived the moments down, but we always think of those moments as just us that have gone through it, when there's millions that have gone through the same position. So, animation and visual style, 8 out of 10. It's perfect. It's so distinct and so different to other animations that I have seen in the past. Characters and emotions, 10 out of 10, because again, who else can relate to this animation? And be honest, guys, be honest. Sounds and atmosphere it was really quiet, but it suited what was going on. Like, it suited the scene so well. I'm gonna give that a solid 9 out of 10. It was quiet, it was somber, it was peaceful. It wasn't loud. You had a little bit of loudness when they were flashing sort of forward to the actual scenarios that they would have been in with the concerts and the music. But apart from that, perfect. Hidden gem factor. Now, I'm gonna say, although Sournoodl has got a pretty good community on their YouTube, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 hidden gem score, because I feel like a lot more people need to see this. They just need to see his work. It's incredible. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next one. I love stop motion. I love the way that people create these stop motions. Like, they just look so fucking awesome. Let's have a look at it. Oh. Honestly, all I can do is just applaud this person for their work. That was incredible. It looks so quaint, and you gotta think that behind a stop motion, you're actually building the scene with your own two hands and then putting so much effort into making this so smooth and so seamlessly as possible. Now I'm just going to jump back over here and actually look at the description. I created this short stop motion in team with my wonderful classmates in 2 school weeks at stop motion workshop. It was our first experiment with this method and I think it ended good. Wow. That was incredible. That was your first attempt as well. And 2 weeks. Damn, that was so good. Okay, we're going to go straight into the rating. Story and concept. You can tell straight away what the story is. Well, I'm going to take a little jab at this one and say that it's the fear of something coming out of your bath plug while you're in the bath. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10 because I'm sure a lot of people have that sort of fear. I do, in a way. Animation and visual style. I haven't seen a stop motion in so long. And I certainly haven't seen one where it's clay and cardboard and made in a workshop within 2 weeks. 10 out of 10. Easily. This deserves a lot more people to see. This type of work deserves so much praise. Characters and emotion. Now, the one character, the lady in the bathtub, she was just lay there chilling with her headphones on. Relatable. We've all been there, we've all done that again. I don't feel like there was much emotion apart from it just being a chilled atmosphere, so I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Sound and atmosphere. I love the music. It sort of reminds me of like elevator style music. It's just melodic, it's mild, it's when I was watching this, I was just focused on the bathtub with that music in the background. It was just zen. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Hidden gem factor. Now this is truly a hidden gem. This was posted just over 2 years ago and has just under 100 views. I think this definitely deserves so much more love as well to the creator. That was fantastic. Well done again, Quard Art. That was brilliant. So hidden gem score 10. That is a straight up hidden gem. Okay, gang, next one. We're making our way through these. Guys, so this is Stowaway. This was posted 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, wow. Orphan Island. Poor thing. That octopus better pop up now. Yes. That was so fun. That was reminding me so much of Pixar, especially the title at the beginning and the way the octopus came down in front of the title. And even the octopus itself, like, how cute was that octopus? You guys, I'm sure you guys can't tell me that you've seen a cuter octopus. You can't. It's impossible. That was the sweetest little thing there with his big blue eyes. That was amazing. So this is actually a student film from the BYU's Centre for Imagination. Centre for Animation. After discovering a baby kraken aboard their ship, it was a baby kraken! Two bumbling pirates tried to kill it. But as their incompetent attempts escalate, they only throw themselves further into disaster. An award-winning short animated film created by quarantined students during a worldwide pandemic. COVID! This was created by the talented BYU animation class of 2021. Oh, Brigham Young University's college. Okay, so Yeah, this was uploaded in April of 2022 and has garnered just over 800,000 views and 11,000 likes. Now, that deserves more likes. That deserves more likes. Oh, yes. That was so good. That would be such a good concept to having a whole movie. Pixar needs to see this and make it a whole movie about baby Kraken as a stowaway. Perfect. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. Story and concept. It was a stowaway baby Kraken that was abandoned. You know what the story is? He was just trying to survive and ended up amongst pirates that wanted to kill him. 9 out of 10 for the story. I enjoyed that so much. Animation and visual style, 10 out of 10. Like I said, it reminds me so much of Pixar. That was brilliant. It was beautiful visuals as well. So 10. Characters and emotion, 8 out of 10. That was brilliant. And the emotion on the characters' faces were actually pretty lifelike. They were really, really well depicted. Really well done. Sound and atmosphere. Now, I love like the piratey music in the background and the sound design of when they were stumbling around on the ship and that. That was so, so well done. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Hidden gem factor. Now, it's had a fair few views and a fair few comments as well. However, because I've never personally come across this channel before. So to me, I am going to say this is a hidden gem factor of a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It's been discovered by plenty of other people, but it still has that factor to it that it is a hidden gem. Guys, again, I'm going to do what I did last time, and I'm going to drop all of the artists in the description. I'm going to link them below so you guys can go and show them some love. Give them the praise that their work deserves and that they deserve. Okie dokie, on to the next one. So we've got one more hidden gem and then a bonus gem. So before we jump right in, GULU Animation, and this is called Donut Adventure. Sounds really fun, doesn't it? It's got a fair few comments. There's plenty of views. This was only uploaded in December of last year, so just less than a year up. Oh, nice. Bald head barber. Oh, that was cuteness overload. Oh, that was so sweet. I loved that. And also, I've got to say as well, the town that they were in, when they did that first zoom in on the town, how beautiful was that? And the cobblestones. That's my ideal place to live. Okay, so the story and concept was very sweet, very wholesome, very, very uplifting, and just overall happy. I'm going to give the story and concept a 7.5 out of 10. Animation and visual style, again, just reminds me of Pixar. It's just so clean and crisp and very well detailed as well. And the animals, the old lady, and the donut was so freaking cute. So the animation and the visual style, I am going to give this an 8 out of 10 overall. Characters and emotion. So you got the donut, and the donut, you know, when we first meet the donut, he's just happy, he's content, and then he falls out the door, I guess, rolls out the door, and then he's on his little adventure. He's probably content doing that as well. He was just a happy little donut. Didn't really get much from the other characters. The old lady seemed really happy when she came in as well, and content. And there was emotion there, especially with the, I'm guessing that was a hamster or a mouse. It looked more like a hamster. There was more emotion in that. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10 because I feel like there could have been maybe a little bit more. Sound and atmosphere. Oh, I loved the music. The music was just reminding me of like really happy video games. It just sparked the whole thing that this is a very happy animation, which it is. It's family friendly. It's very cute, and so I am going to give this a 7 out of 10. Hidden gem factor. I wouldn't say this is much of a hidden gem because this person or these group of people have got a very big community on YouTube. However, I feel like this needs a lot more notoriety, a lot more people to discover it. So on that note, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for the hidden gem score. Now, guys, I can't read the description because it appears to be French. There's a French artist called Prix Philoxenia. What do you think, guys? Prix Philoxenia? Yes. So really small creator, a few likes and a few views, which is really good. Again, like I said, this is another stop motion. Prix Philoxenia is our bonus gem of this video. So let's take a look. Again, that was so well done. Like this type of work, I don't think I could ever do anything like that. You're looking at it and it looks simple, but think about how much work goes into it behind the scenes. I love this type of stuff. Stop motion animation is one of the best, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but this was our bonus gem, Prix Philoxenia, if I am pronouncing that right. I am going to subscribe because that was brilliant. So guys, please, alongside our hidden gems, please check out our bonus gem, who I will also link in the description below, and have your say. It's up to you guys. Who is the hidden gem of the week? Please vote, and again, I will announce it in episode 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will catch you all at the next. Bye.